Um, I realized that after my startup experiences and starting companies post college, that my experience had been an aggregation of interest in food. When I started uh, Pre-Mama, I understood more, was drawn to the natural foods industry. When I started Nibble, the tech company, I remember my escape was cooking every single day. That's like one of the number one things I looked forward to. And so after my second company had failed, I thought, oh, maybe I'll just take a break from starting companies and the business world, and maybe I'll just try to understand food. So I took this leap of faith, which my parents again were kind of shocked. But I think that by then I think they had already given up and said, okay, we'll just let William pursue what he's interested in, and he'll figure it out. So I worked at a restaurant called Staple Provisions for about a year and a half, and it was incredibly humbling. Uh, Long hours, but being able to understand and source some of the best ingredients possible, flavor combinations, um, understanding what it's like to work in a restaurant and to appreciate what goes behind the scenes. It's a very thankless job. But funny enough, it made me fall in love with food even more. And so I had this goal where I wanted to start something, start a restaurant. It's also some of the most stupidest things too, right? Like lowest margins. It's a brick and mortar, high fixed cost, high wages. I mean, sorry, high operational costs as a result of wages. High physical labor. Probably don't have weekends. Um, from an investment standpoint, you know, 2%, maybe if you're lucky, 2% profit margins, as high as maybe 10%, versus like in software it's 90% gross margins. So it's again very antithetical. Like I'm taking this. I like to say I'm taking the hard route and the road, not necessarily less traveled, but the road that people warn you not to go. Um, but there's something that just draws me to it. So my goal, anyway, I backpacked for about four months in Asia to understand not only food and to learn how to do noodle pulling, but also understand my identity and where I came from and why I'm doing this in the first place. So I'm very grateful for that, and my goal is to start my own restaurant, and the rational side is to scale it. But I would like to change a lot of things. I would like to change how employees are treated. I would like to change the old French culture mentality of being an asshole in the kitchen. I don't think you have to. Not to say that Stateford was ever like that. They were great. But to change how not only food has dignity, but making sure your workplace has that too. And so that's the driving force right now for me that really hits home.